So here we are in Mexico City. What a beautiful day it is here in the Navate area. It's super peaceful and quiet around here. We arrived properly yesterday. Was our first full day. It was really busy, just getting everything sorted, getting into our apartment. We're going to be out here for a while, so we've got a nice little apartment right close to everything. It's a really nice area. I don't know if you can see, there's beautiful tree-lined streets. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Greenwich Village in New York City, if you've ever been. Loads of people drinking coffee, loads of cool little places to eat, you know, people walking their dogs. It's got a really nice vibe. So yeah, so we're going to be here probably for a couple of months or so, and we've got some stuff to do out here. I'll be kind of letting you know about all of that as we go. And you might have noticed that DRIP's smallest maxi, Mr. Wookums, is not here with us. And as much as we tried our very best to get him out here, we just could not get the clarification that it was going to be a smooth sort of operation, because I am not having Mr. Wookums travel in the hold, and the only other way was to get him on board with us on the flight. Now the problem is we had a connecting flight initially from London to Amsterdam, and that was a 1 hour flight, but each airline has got a different policy on pets, and most airlines are terrible with dogs. They're treated like second-class citizens, and if you're a dog lover like me, that's just yeah, I'm just not down with that at all. But basically we couldn't get confirmation on whether or not he'd be able to spend the whole 10-hour stretch from Amsterdam to Mexico City in the cabin with us. So we didn't want any complications when arriving at the airport, because there's no way I was going to put him in the hold. It would have just been, I'd have just literally gone home. So we organised a friend of ours to stay at our house and look after him while we're away. He's good friends with our friends, so there's no problems there. So he's going to be happy as Larry. He's got his own home comforts and everything like that. So yeah, so you're not going to be seeing Mr. Wookums. You're going to be seeing my ugly mug instead for the next probably couple of months or so. But yeah, exciting times ahead, guys. I'm looking forward to sort of letting everyone in on what's going on as we go. But yeah, DRIP has gone international. You can see I'm here. I've got my DRIP Millionz custom drip shades, and life is good. The weather's beautiful. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here at the moment. The weather is just cooling off a little bit. Mexico City isn't the hottest place in Mexico, but they are having a little bit of a heat wave at the moment, which is you know, from the UK, it's no complaints whatsoever. We have spent a lot of time down in Acapulco, going loco, and Zihuatanejo and places like that, and it's super hot down there, and it's nothing like that here. It's a lot more cool and a lot more ambient, so it's but yeah, still pretty hot, pretty toasty during the day. So the wife, Mrs. Millionz, is just chilling out back at the apartment at the moment, just enjoying a bit of time, just to chill out on her own for a bit. And I thought I'd come and do a video for you guys and touch base on what's been going on. I'm just coming to a little park here. I'm having a look around the area. It's the first time I've been around this way, so it's going to be just going to have a little look in this park over here and get off the main stretch. But yeah, so I'm going to walk around the edge and see what's around here. But yeah, beautiful Mexico City. We've been here before. We were actually here only in March. We was in a very different part of Mexico City. We was in Polanco, which is maybe about, I don't know, 40 minutes from here. Very nice part as well, Polanco. It's got a different vibe, but it's very nice nonetheless. And we'll probably take a little trip there at some point to revisit that while we're here. We've got some friends, as I mentioned, in Acapulco as well. They might be coming up to meet us at some point, maybe in Tasco. I don't know if you've ever heard of Tasco. It's a beautiful silver mining town up in the mountains, kind of halfway between Acapulco and here in Mexico City. So we might do that at some point, considering we're going to be here for so long. And it'd be nice to see them, nice to catch up with them. I think we've got one friend in Acapulco, one friend in Puebla, so it should be fairly easy to meet up with them and whatever. It's a nice little park here, so we're just going to go for a little a little walk around here, little fountain and stuff like that. I don't know if you can see that behind me. It's very, very nice in here. So I've been a little bit out of the loop with things, but I have been staying on top of the DRIP scenario and what's been going on there. So obviously we haven't had a release date yet, which, you know me, I've got absolutely no issue with that whatsoever. I don't need a release date to be bullish on DRIP, so I know it's coming. And I know there's been a bit of an update in the Forex calls Telegram, which has basically said, look, they're just not going to drop a release date until everything is 100% ready to go, because they do not want to delay it after they've set the timer, which I absolutely appreciate. And yeah, so I don't know, I can feel it, it's coming soon. I know the Reef Down members have been testing stuff out and whatever, so it's going to be interesting to see what they come back with. But you know, for me, it's just I'm out here when I'm traveling, when I'm doing whatever, wherever in the world. DRIP is paying me 1% per day every single day without fail, and it has never stopped. Basically, having a DRIP faucet is basically like having a business, and I like to use that because it kind of makes you take it kind of pretty seriously. Having a DRIP faucet is like having a business of your own, and every DRIP is an employee which is working for you 24/7. And the beauty of it is, I mean, I've done jobs and I've had a business where I've had to manage people before, and it's no fun. It's no fun managing people, and I would much rather manage my faucet than manage a team of people. So DRIP, you've got to take it seriously. It is a business in a box, and if you treat it well, it will treat you well. And yeah, it's something to not to be taken lightly. So yeah, the DRIP network is more bullish than ever. I'm more bullish than ever, and it's a bit of there's a few sort of things being dug up here. I'm just going to avoid this a little bit here, and I can't wait to see what the coming weeks have to offer. And I'm pretty certain we're going to get a release date while I'm out here in Mexico. So as I said, I'm probably going to be here at least 8 weeks at this point. We were given full 6-month visas at the airport. They obviously liked the way we looked. I don't know, it's kind of random. They used to give out 6-month visas as standard back in the day, but nowadays it's a lot rarer for them to give out a 6-month visa. So they kind of have to know that you're here maybe on business or have family here or whatever like that before they'll give you a 6-month visa. But we got the full 6-month visa, so we've got plenty of time out here if we want it. But I'm guessing we're probably going to be at least 8 weeks, probably 8 to 12 weeks. And I don't know how many of you guys have been to Mexico or have explored Mexico. It's a fantastic country. I know it's got a bit of a bad reputation among some, and I think that's super unfair. We've travelled quite extensively here, and touch wood, have never had any issues whatsoever. So we love the place. So yeah, the main downside of things really is I've got to say, I do miss Mr. Wookums. It's only been a couple of days, and his furry little face is imprinted in my mind. But we are getting regular, what we call pup dates, from our friend who's keeping us updated with him, and luckily them two are very good friends. So I'm happy that he's at home and we haven't had to put him anywhere strange, which I wouldn't do to him anyway, because we rescued him and we're not going to put him through any stress. He's been with us for 5 years. He's been all over the country with us, and it would have been lovely to have him out here in Mexico. I think he would have been absolutely fine out here. They love dogs out here, especially this area around here in Navarte. Dogs are just like the number one thing. They're just dog walkers everywhere, especially around 9, 10 o'clock in the morning when it's cool enough. And yeah, people just love their dogs out here. So I think Mr. Wookums would have been absolutely fine out here, but we couldn't take the risk on him, or on us being told he had to travel in the hold, and it's never going to happen. So, but for next time, I will research even more, and if we're out here for an extended period of time next time, I think Mr. Wilkins will probably enjoy coming with us if he's going to be in the cabin with us. So yeah, that's the kind of main downside of things at the moment, is I'm kind of missing him. But all in all, we've settled in into our apartment. I'll give you a little bit of a tour maybe on the next video of the new apartment. And yeah, so all in all, mega bullish. I'm pleased to be out here, pleased to be taking DRIP international, and just where it belongs, international. And I'm probably gonna get a good opportunity to talk to a few people about DRIP while I'm here. There's a few sort of people and a few professional communities out here that I'm going to be in touch with, and I'm sure they're going to be super interested to hear about DRIP network. And I'm kind of thinking that we're in the last stages of having the opportunity to buy DRIP at these prices, and it's holding steady. When I left just before this walk, I could see it was around 31 cents. That to me is still a huge buying opportunity, and I will probably be buying another bag when I get back, hold that liquid for drip drop draw for when that comes out, try and get up to at least 1,000 a liquid. My faucet's just hit 12,500, and that's without the liquid, so let's just call it 13,000 at the moment. I'm pretty sure it said 76 days from max payout, so it's coming around so quickly. And the DCA I've been doing at these prices has obviously hugely catapulted me towards that max faucet, so I cannot wait. So I'm going to get back and have a nice cold drink, buy another bag of DRIP, and me and the other half will probably go out and find a nice little place around here to have some dinner and have a nice sort of chilled out evening back at the apartment. The food places around here are great, so we're not going to have any trouble trying to find anything to eat. We've got to do a little bit of shopping this afternoon as well. There's a massive Walmart about a mile away, so we might just have a nice casual evening walk to Walmart before we go out for something to eat, just to get a few bits and pieces for the week. They've got a lot of nice healthy food out here, a lot of nice fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So we're going to stock the fridge and freezer up on some nice food and get ready for the week ahead. So I'm going to be looking forward to following DRIP and seeing how things go this week. I hope you guys all have an absolutely amazing weekend, and I will see you all in the next video.